So, as you mentioned, we have been really a big part of the custom motorcycle culture for a while, and it's something we're continuing to push the envelope on. We got some great new programs coming out next week at our winter dealer meeting around just about that customization, and it's really about making that personal statement with your motorcycle. And you can really see when you look at all these bikes out here in this custom show, you can really see a piece of that builder, of that customer, of that rider in that motorcycle. So it's great to see, and we're really just happy to be able to enable that with these motorcycles and with everything we do. It's such a big part of our culture, and I've been fortunate enough to be part of our custom vehicle operations division. Now I'm in product planning, and we really look at what's going on in the streets, and we want to bring that back in and enable more of that in the future. So thank you all for bringing your motorcycles out. I know it's not easy to do in this weather and in whatever circumstances you got, but it's been great to see them, and we really appreciate it. So with that, we'll get to the rest of the awards.
Thanks, Greg. Go on, stay up here. We'll hand out these awards. Eric, you may not want to go anywhere because the second place or runner-up is the number 25 bike you built that owned by Gary Edwards on the 07 Fat Boy. So it pays to work hard. He's gotten 3 awards here so far today. This is an 07 Fat Boy with the paint, actually by Tribal Iron. Had a lot of diamond plate covers to match the diamond plate graphic, hand-tooled seat, and spiral wires to match the springs in the Springer. And our winner for the modified Harley class has also won this class in a previous event in DC. We're very proud to announce the number 22 bike of Jason Bochniak with his 06 Harley Deluxe. A very different bike from what we've seen in the other marketplaces. In Detroit, we saw a lot of bag draggers, but it's a classic touring, kind of a hot rod bike with lots of chrome. You cannot walk by that bike without turning your head. Not to mention the Pro Charger on it with the D&D Brazilla pipes. It goes as fast as it looks. Thanks, Jason.
Man, I can't thank you enough, man. I really, from the bottom of my heart, really appreciate it.
Well, I think there's another happy guy. This is Bob Cave from the Ultimate Builder Bike Show in New York City. I have with me Jason. He's a 2-time winner of our modified Harley class. He took it home in DC, and he also brought it back here in New York City. Jason, you've been working this hard. You do have a beautiful bike, well-deserved wins in both cases. So tell us a little bit about your experience in this New York City show.
I got to tell you, the greatest experience is the people in New York. I've never met such a sincere group of people that have come out and had shown a genuine interest in the modified Harley class. The class is such a great class because it gives a regular guy a chance to show off a bike with a stock Harley frame and a motor that came with the frame. And with this particular build, we modified everything we could possibly modify under the sun. And it's just such a great show with such a great turnout, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Well, we know you did a lot of work, and I mean, the #1 comment I've heard about your bike is, how does he clean all that chrome? So why don't you tell us, how do you do that? How do you keep it so brilliant?
So I went to a Harley dealership one time and asked if I could wash my bike out back. I got a good relationship with the guys down at Mike's Harley Davidson, and the first thing I noticed was how hot the hose was. So they use hot, scalding hot water, and I kind of took that trait. So I go to my house and I take the hot water supply off the washer and run a hose outside to a power washer. And then I just finish it off with a leaf blower, or I stick the hose on the opposite side of the power vac, and that seems to get most of the water up, and I just go behind it with a cloth and blot up all the water stains.
Well, it seems to have it down because the bike looks great. You don't see any water spots. It's very brilliant. It always, again, you just can't walk by that bike without noticing it. So what about the future? You got any plans for a new bike for next year? Any more shows than this year? Maybe Daytona?
Yeah. I'm definitely going to be out in Daytona and in Sturgis. I'm going to try and do the Cleveland show next week. I've got a 2008 Road King Classic that we're probably going to do something similar to with Pro Charger. Put a Pro Charger on it and probably change the tranny out to Baker. We'll see.
Well, again, Jason, we appreciate your efforts showing up at 2 shows and getting here and all the time it takes to clean that and make it look that good. Thank you very much. We appreciate the job well done and all your hard work.
Yeah, thanks, Bob, and thanks to Ultimate Builder. It's been a real pleasure. Thanks so much. Hey, you take care, buddy.
Thank you.
Hey,